This is a super quick breakdown and out of the theater reaction to Captain America Brave New World because I was very excited going into it. I tried to ignore all of the critics and all of the controversy that's been surrounding this movie since its conception, but you can't ignore it. That's this whole review summarizes the fact that it had the makings of a fantastic movie. Anthony Mackie is great in his role. Harrison Ford is venturing into the MCU and he is an amazing character, but then the whole thing is let down by reshoots, by terrible rushed CGI, by plot holes that don't make any sense. And it's just, there's so many things in this movie that I wish could have just been better. I want to see the original script. I want to know what the original plan was for this movie because it must have been so much better than what we got. But like I said, Anthony Mackie is amazing in his role and he does a really good job at pulling Captain America and that spirit of Captain America all the way through the performance. But it's not enough because you just feel like he is constantly battling with a terrible script and poor editing. Even in the fight sequences, like they're fun to watch, but there's so many jump cuts. Like you think I do a lot of jump cuts in all my other videos? No. Whoever edited this thing, they were going overtime on the cut button. It seems like every time somebody goes to raise their fist, they cut. You don't get to see the impact really. It just one transition after the next to try and make it feel more fast-paced and more fun and actiony. And no, it's not fun. It's very disorientating. There are a couple of really cool flight sequences and political things that are going on. There's also a couple of references to other cameos and movies scattered throughout this, but again, it's not going to save the plot. It's not going to magically fix everything that is wrong with the movie, but it's nice to see that they are wrapping up a couple of loose ends. The new Falcon, Joaquin, I think his name is, I wasn't keen on him. I feel like he was just a really annoying character. I think he's meant to be the annoying character that gets in your nerves, and Cap will then bounce off of that, and that's meant to be the dynamic that they have, but it felt annoying to watch. There's also other antagonists, and I'm not going to give spoilers. You've seen a couple of them in the trailer. We know a rough idea of what's going to happen if you're like a Marvel super fan that follows all the rumors and stuff like that, but I don't feel like they worked. I feel like I'm just being an absolute Debbie Downer when it comes to this one, but you have so many cool factions and characters that have done a lot in the comics and returning characters from really old Marvel properties, but they come back and they just don't do anything. Or the way that they go about things and their big evil scheme, it doesn't make sense. It just feels really strange. Again, just reshoots and everything else. The original script is probably way better and it's just been ruined over time. But anyway, that's just my initial thoughts, things that I wanted to just rant about and get off my chest. But should you go and see the movie? I think if you're a Marvel fan, it's better than a lot of the stuff we've had in recent years, but is it good? I can't say yes. I can't say that I enjoyed this one. I probably rate it like a 4 or a 5 out of 10. I want to see more Cap. I want to see more Red Hulk. Outside of the Avengers movies, I think we're probably going to have to wait a decade to be able to see either of them on screen together or by themselves. And that sucks because it feels like it's an opportunity blown. But stay tuned. I'll have a full breakdown and review next week. I just wanted to blurt some thoughts out for anybody who perhaps has been excited about this one, because I was. And I think you should probably wait for it to come out on Disney Plus rather than spending your money on a cinema ticket. Anyway, love your faces. I'll catch you in the next one.